Welcome back to Fully Funded Scholarship. This is the Mastercard Foundation Scholarship program at the University of Pretoria in South Africa. All right, let's see what it entails, the application process, and the rest of them. Before that, let's just take the overview. It said the University of Pretoria, in partnership with Mastercard Foundation, is currently offering scholarships for high-achieving African students interested in studying at postgraduate levels commencing January 2022. So that's just a brief introduction to this scholarship. Next, interested. It said, interested in applying for the Mastercard Foundation Scholars Program, learn more about the program. So let's now open that page and see what is there. Also open the application process as well as eligibility criteria and duration of the program. Okay, now a quick one now before we proceed further. It said application closes for the MCFSP, that's Mastercard Foundation Scholarship Program, open on 1st of May 2022 and closes 31st of October 2022. So this scholarship is still very fresh. And open to receiving application. Let's open the link we just clicked on earlier. Now this is the University of Pretoria. This is the application process. So therefore means since it's a partnership program between Mastercard Foundation and University of Pretoria, therefore means you have to submit an application to the University of Pretoria, and after submitting an application to the University of Pretoria, then you submit maybe an email, or there'll be kind of a portal for sending an application through your University of Pretoria dashboard to Mastercard Foundation. But let's just delve into it. It's application or University of Pretoria application process. It's application to study at University of Pretoria opens 1st of March and closes 31st of August of the year preceding the year of study. Students who are interested in the studies at the University of Pretoria and wish to apply for the Mastercard Foundation Scholars Program must follow the application process. Step 1, apply online at the University of Pretoria, that's up.ac.za/apply. Alternatively, you can submit a hard copy of your application form. For more information, please dial +27124204204297 and others, or send an email to mcfsp@up.ac.za for undergraduate and postgraduate inquiries. I will strongly recommend that you apply online instead of submitting a hard copy. Yes, applying online is, in my own opinion, is safer, and you can easily track your application as well. Step 2, so after your application has been submitted, it will be evaluated by members of the relevant faculty. The faculty will inform you whether you have been admitted. Next, step 3, so once you've been admitted, please contact mcfsp@up.ac.za to commence the process to apply for the Mastercard Foundation Scholars Program immediately. Step 4, successful Mastercard Foundation scholars should have a passport to enable them apply for visa promptly. That means applying for this scholarship, you must have your passport ready. Your travel passport, you must have it ready. Please visit ISD website at up.az.za/ISD for general information on international students. So international students should ensure that they visit this page for any further information or any other necessary information. International students most especially. Now that we've seen application process, let's see the eligibility criteria. I think we have the eligibility here already. Eligibility page open. It said 1, candidates should be citizens from Africa. That means this scholarship is only for Africans, strictly Africans. Then two, applicants should come from economically disadvantaged background and demonstrate financial neediness. That means you should be able to demonstrate that you need financial assistance. Maybe, for example, maybe your parents are poor, or maybe your income in your country cannot afford you to fund your education at the University of Pretoria, or the standard of living is quite poor, or you don't have a job, or stuff like that that backs up your financial neediness. So all of that is what is requested that you should put in this number 2 of eligibility criteria. Number 3, say candidates should demonstrate leadership potential and ought to be involved in giving back in a giving back project, e.g. in a community, at school, church, etc. That means this scholarship, they want you that you're not just being given, you should also be willing to give back to society. After you have been given, you have been trained, you have been well prepared, you've been well molded, they expect you to also give back to others. Now the last one is say academic excellence is paramount and students have to maintain a high academic average at all times. So these are the few information, this eligibility criteria for this Mastercard Foundation scholarship. Okay, next, you say interested in applying for the Mastercard Foundation scholarship. So Mastercard Foundation offers a full scholarship to students who have applied for and been admitted into one of the following programs at the University of Pretoria, preferably more of postgraduate study programs. Into 1, Faculty of Natural and Agricultural Sciences. 2, Faculty of Economic and Management Sciences. 3, Faculty of Humanities. For entry into the B, but that's Political Sciences and International Studies only. And the last, honors and master's degree applicants will be accepted in the field of engineering. Continuing students only. There are no PhD scholarship. That means the Mastercard Foundation scholarship in partnership with the University of Pretoria is kind of limited to some programs and some courses. However, PhD is not sponsored, or is not having a sponsorship partnership yet. So that's it for the application, or those who are interested in applying. Next thing is the duration or period of the scholarship. He said the scholar should complete their degree in the minimum degree period. That means if your program is a minimum of 3 years, you are expected to complete the program within that minimum of 3 years. If your program is 2 years, you are expected to complete your program in that minimum of 2 years. So there are no further thing. As a postgraduate student, you know what you are expected to bring or to submit for application. Your transcript must be there, your passport, as an international student, your passport, your recommendation letter, your statement of purpose or letter of motivation, and as well as your English language proficiency where necessary. But I think here now English language proficiency is not kind of stated, but it will be wise, or it will be I would strongly suggest that you should get it ready in case it's needed. Or maybe your country is not your official language of your country is not English. It may be a kind of give you a challenge, so just get it handy in case it's requested. So that's what I would suggest. Now we are on the application page already now, so you're seeing. All right, so next thing I see was your career of study. This is the application page already. It has opened. Was your career of study, first year of study, student number if previously studied at University of Pretoria. These are what the things I'm talking about: last name, first name, middle name. So this is the application portal, so please, you can go ahead and start putting in your application. So with that, guys, we've come to the end of this scholarship at the University of Pretoria. Thank you very much. Please do like this video and subscribe to this channel.